Sunday morning flow. Rise and flow or rise and glow. Whichever one you want to choose. Come to a comfortable seat. Option to close your eyes or have a soft gaze in front of you. Notice the parts of your body that are touching the ground. Notice the space of your hands that touch your legs. Bring your belly towards your spine and begin to lengthen through your spine, lifting up, but also grounding down, pulling in opposite directions. Notice your breath, how you breathe in and how you breathe out. Begin to take deeper cleansing breaths, Kriya here. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. This time take a deep breath in and hold it at the top. Release. Hold it at the bottom. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Moving at the speed and pace of your own breath. Take 3 breaths just like this, making your exhale longer than your inhale, holding your breath at the top, and then holding your breath at the bottom of your exhale. Whenever you're done, come back to your natural breath. Notice your breath. Maybe it's changed, maybe it's stayed the same. And then come into your Ujjayi breath. We're going to take 5 Ujjayi breaths here, inhaling and exhaling in and out of your nose and constricting the breath in the back of your throat, moving at your own speed and pace. Whenever you're done with your Ujjayi breath, come back to your natural breath. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. If you have an intention, great. If you don't worry about it. Maybe your intention comes to you later within your practice or later in your day. Gently flutter your eyes open and roll over onto your hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position. Hands can be directly below your shoulders, a little bit wider than your shoulders. Knees directly below your hips, nice and in line with each other. Looking between your thighs and hide your feet behind your legs so you can't see them. Whenever you're ready, push the floor away with your hands and the back of your feet and your shins. Bring your belly towards your spine, and whenever you're ready, begin your cat-cows, dropping your belly, lifting your chest towards the sky. Exhale, belly towards your spine, drop the weight of your head. Feel free to make whatever movements feel good to you. Whatever you do, match your breath to your movement. Option to seek curve your spine, or maybe make circles with your hips. Option to move forward and back. Whatever you need in this moment. Option to point your fingers towards the outside of your mat, or maybe point your fingers towards your knees and gently move forward and back to stretch your wrists. Maybe place the back of your hands onto the mat and stretch your forearms and the back of your wrists here. Come back into that neutral spine. Curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Let the weight of your head go in between your arms. Bend one knee at a time, stretching out the back of your legs. Option to bend your knees a lot. Push the floor away and reach your chest towards your thighs. Continuing to let the weight of your head go. Option to nod your head yes, shake your head no. Take 3 more breaths here, making whatever movements you need. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Begin to take baby steps all the way to your hands, taking as many little steps as you can. Come to the top of your mat and fold in. Bend your knees a lot and gently rise one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders at the top. Open up your palms, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step back to high plank. Take 3 breaths in high plank. Push the floor away, reach your heels back. Belly towards your spine. On your exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Begin to take baby steps all the way to your feet, to your hands. Fold in. Bend your knees, come up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders at the top, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or hop back. Option to chaturanga or lower knees, chest, chin, your choice. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take baby steps all the way to your hands. Fold in. Ground down through your feet and reverse swan all the way back up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, bring your hands to heart center. Open up your palms. And let's get started. Just kidding. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or hop, take your flow. Your choice, your path. Go at your own speed and pace. Take 3 breaths here and downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look in between the palm of your hands, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Reverse all the way back up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop. Take your flow. Or meet in downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step your right foot in between the palm of your hands. Pause in this low lunge. Plant your left foot on a 45-degree angle. You might need to step it forward to plant it nice and flat. Inhale, cartwheel your arms up. Extend that right leg nice and long. Reach forward until you can't go anymore, setting up for triangle pose. Put a micro bend in your right knee. Let your right hand drop wherever it does. And reach your left arm up. 2 breaths here. Keep twisting from your abdomen, opening your chest up. On your exhale, lift up, reverse your triangle. 1 breath here. On your exhale, cartwheel your arms all the way down. Take your flow. Or meet in downward facing dog. Three breaths here in downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it through. Plant your right foot on a 45-degree angle. Step it forward if you need to. Cartwheel your arms up, 5-point pose. Extend the left knee long. Reach forward until you can't go anymore. Put a micro bend in your left knee. Drop that left hand down and reach up. Use your abdomen. Twist from your abdomen and continue lifting up. One more breath here. On your exhale, lift back up, reverse your triangle. On your exhale, cartwheel your arms down, take your flow, or meet in downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it through. Left foot on a 45-degree angle. Lift up, 5-point pose, extend that right leg. Coming into your triangle. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, reverse your triangle. From here, this is going to move really fast. On your exhale, step your left leg forward, Utkatasana chair pose. Make your lower spine nice and long. Bring your tailbone down, look down, make sure you can see your toes. Lift your chest up. From here, with as much poise and grace as you possibly can, bring your hands in front of your heart. Step your left leg back into a low lunge. Option to stay right here, or lift your spine up. And on your exhale, twist over to the right, bringing the outer edge of your left elbow to your right knee. Option to open your prayer, or stay right here. Option to practice side crow. Come back through center. Place your hands down, step back, take your flow, meet in downward facing dog. Three breaths here. Inhale your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it through. Plant the right foot on a 45-degree angle. Cartwheel your arms up. Coming into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Take a breath here. On your exhale, reverse your triangle. And with lots of momentum, step forward, Utkatasana chair pose. Tailbone down, lift your chest up, breathe here. Bring your hands to heart center. With as much poise and grace as possible, step your right foot back in a low lunge. Option to stay right here, or lift your chest up. Create space in your abdomen. On your exhale, twist over to the left, bringing your right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee. Use this as leverage to twist a little bit more. Option to stay here, or open up your prayer, or practice side crow. Bring your hands back together, come back through center, plant your hands, step or hop back, take your flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it through.
Plant your left foot on a 45-degree angle. Lift up. You guessed it, Trikonasana, triangle pose. On your exhale, reverse your triangle. On your next exhale, step forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Low lunge. Step your left foot back. Twist over to the right. Option to stay here or open your prayer. Bring your hands back through center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Lift off. Warrior 3. Option to keep your hands in front of your heart. Airplane your arms or reach forward. Whatever you need here. Woo. Bring your hands down to the ground. And then coming into a half moon pose, you want to open up your left hip. So bring your left hand to your left hip. You're not really pressing down into the ground. You're kind of just hovering here. If this is where you are and you're just practicing right here, that's cool. Ooh, it's hard. If you want to lift your left arm off your hip, go ahead and do that. Try to bring your gaze with you. Bring your hands back to your hip. Step your left foot to meet your right. Fold in. Bend your knees here. Bring your peace fingers to your big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Pressing into your legs, reverse swan all the way back up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or hop. Take your flow. Three breaths here. Inhale your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, plant it through. Coming into your triangle pose. On your exhale, reverse your triangle. Use your momentum coming into your chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Step your right leg back, low lunge. Twist over to the left side, low lunge twist. Open your prayer. Coming back through center, shift your weight into your left leg. Push off, warrior 3. Again, hands in front of your heart, airplane your arms, or shoot them straight forward, nice long line, or then press your standing leg away. Breathe here. Bring your hands to the ground, half moon pose or the Chandrasana. Left hand comes to the ground or to a block. Right hand to your right hip or towards the sky. Bring your gaze with you. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bring your gaze back down. Step your right foot to meet your left. Fold in. This time, place your hands underneath your feet, bringing your toes towards your wrists. Bend your knees. On your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Play with shifting the weight of your feet on your hands. Maybe lift your heels off the ground. Release your arms. Option to ragdoll. Grab a hold of opposite elbows. Bend your knees a lot. And gently rise one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders at the top. Open up your palms. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment here. Notice your breath. Come back to your intention. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop, take your flow, or just meet in downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, step it through. Lower your left knee and uncurl your left toes down. And then on your inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Bend your elbows into a W, opening up your chest towards the sky. Lead with your chest. Squeeze your thighs together. One more breath here. Exhale, bring your hands down to either side of your foot. And then we're going to shift our feet towards the side. Bring our hands to the inside here. Lift your left leg up. Coming into a half squat, Skandasana. So you're either here, you can keep your hands on the ground in front of you, or bring your hands to your chest. It's okay if your heel comes up. If you can do this with your heel down, that's cool too. Whatever. Hands here. We're breathing. Option to place one hand down and lift the left arm up. Yogi's choice. Option to bind here, reaching that right arm behind you and then reaching your left arm and then opening up your chest. And breathe. And then bring your hands back inside and walk your hands towards the other side. Skandasana on the other side here. Again, keep your hands in front of you or hands to your chest. Option to plant that left hand down and reach the right arm up. Option to stay here or bind. Good crack.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was. And then towards the back of your mat, we're going to shift our weight over, coming into a half crescent. A crescent lunge on this side, and curl your right toes. Lift up. Bend your elbows, open up your chest, leading with your chest towards the sky. Squeeze your thighs together. Breathe here. Bring your hands on either side of your foot. Walk your hands through center. Open up your legs, nice wide stance. Point your toes towards the outside. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, fold in. Option to bring your head down. Option to grab a hold of your ankles. Option to invert if you have it in your practice. If you are in an inversion, gently make your way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Bring your hands to your hip. And then rise up one long straight spine. Keep your toes pointing outwards. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bend into your knees and your elbow, coming into a goddess squat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, goddess squat and hold. Option to hold this goddess squat or lift your heels one heel at a time. Or maybe lift both heels up. Two more breaths here. Come back up to a standing position. Reach your arms as far as it can go. A little back bend here. Bring your hands to your hips. And heel toe your feet together or hop your feet together. Wonderful. Come to the top of your mat. Ground down through your feet. Building that foundation. One more flow here. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop back, take your flow. Five breaths here in downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, right knee to nose. Curve your spine, belly towards your spine. Exhale, right leg out. Take a breath in. And on your next exhale, step it through. Plant your left foot on a 45-degree angle. Reach your arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Bring your arms behind you, interlace your fingers or prayer behind your back. Lift your chest towards the sky. On your exhale, fold forward, devotional warrior. Bring your right shoulder to your inner right thigh. 3 breaths right here. Use that Ujjayi breath. On your inhale, lift up. Cartwheel your arms back up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, plant your palms on either side of your foot. Plant your left hand down and then step your right leg back, stacked on top of your left. Vashisthasana, side plank. Any variation of side plank you'd like to take. Option to stay here. Maybe lower your left knee down. Maybe a tree pose in side plank. Or hover your right leg up. One more breath here. On your exhale, come back into your high plank. Take your flow or meet in child's pose. Any variation of child's pose, wide-legged, legs together, arms up top, arms by the side or in between. Chin up, chin down, your choice. Begin to walk your hands forward and then plant your palms and your fingers firmly into the mat. On your inhale, lift up, Curl your toes under and send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, left knee to nose. Hover here, curve your spine, belly towards your spine. On your exhale, reach back out. Take a deep breath in. On your next exhale, step it through. Right foot on a 45-degree angle. Coming up to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Reach your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, and then reach your chest towards the sky. On your exhale, Devotional Warrior, 3 breaths here. Bring your left shoulder to the inner of your left knee, inner left knee. Use your Ujjayi breath. On your exhale, cartwheel your arms all the way back up, Virabhadrasana 1. On your next exhale, plant your palms down. Plant your right hand down, shift your weight over to the right side. Vashisthasana on the right side. Any variation. Take at least 3 breaths here. On your exhale, coming into a high plank. Take your flow or meet in child's pose. Option to massage your forehead and the mat beneath you. Massaging out your third eye chakra. If you're not already there, make your knees go as wide as the mat and big toes to touch. Wide-legged child's pose. With every exhale, sink your chest a little bit closer towards the mat beneath you. Bring your knees a little bit closer, roughly hip-width distance apart. And begin to shift your weight forward, coming into Anahatasana or puppy pose. Anahatasana, forehead to the mat. Hips are stacked directly above your knees. Or puppy pose, chest and chin to the mat. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Opening up your shoulders, your armpits, your upper arms. Back bend into your lower and upper back. Option 2, curl your toes under and lift your knees off the ground for a deeper back bend. On your exhale, lower your belly all the way to the mat. I think I could just stay right here. Okay, bring your hands directly below your face and rest your forehead on your hands. Lift your left leg up as high up as it possibly can go, and then shift your left leg over to the right side. Breathe here. Come back through center, moving gently and slowly. Take a breath here. On your inhale, lift your right leg up as far high as it can go, and then begin shifting it over towards the left side. Breathe here. Use those deep Ujjayi breaths. Coming back through center. Take a breath here. Bend your knees and then windshield wiper your feet side to side, releasing any tension in your lower back. And also massaging out your thighs. Find stillness here. Go ahead and roll over onto your backs. We're coming into a happy baby. Grabbing a hold of the back of your knees, your ankles, your big toes, or the outer edge of your arches. Whichever variation of happy baby you need. Option to sway side to side. Try to keep your sacrum low to the ground. Option to grab hold of your big toes and extend one leg at a time. Or both legs. Hug your knees into your chest. Keep your knees hugged in, but open up your arms into a T position. We're going to go into a supine twist, letting our knees fall over to the right side. Keep your shoulders glued to the mat, and bring your gaze over to the left side, over your left shoulder. Four breaths here. On your inhale, come back through center. Keep your arms open in a T and shift over to the left side. Keep your right shoulder glued to the mat. Whichever variation of supine twist you'd like to take, bring your gaze over your right shoulder. At least 4 breaths here. On your inhale, coming back through center. Take the next 3 minutes to make whatever movements feel good in your body, any inversions, legs up the wall, headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, forearm stand, whatever you want to do, full wheel, bridge. If you are in an inversion, gently make your way down. Setting yourself up for Shavasana. Lying down on your back, palms facing the ceiling. Noticing how your breath is moving and flowing through your body right now. During Shavasana, if your mind begins to wander, allow it to wander. Be gentle and kind with yourself. Notice and realize that your mind has wandered and come back to focusing on your breathing, on your breath. How you take your breath in and how you exhale all of that breath out. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Sigh it away. Deep breath in. Cleanse it out. Deep breath in. Let it go. Take 10 breaths here, just breathing naturally. Option to place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly to feel your breath, to help you focus on your breath. But again, if your mind wanders, just come back to your breathing. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Imagine a soft white light at the top of your head. Or it doesn't even have to be white. It can be yellow, it can be orange, it can be any color you choose. Imagine this soft light at the top of your head. Allow this soft light to enter the crown of your head. And as it travels down your body and as it encompasses your entire body, allow to release any spaces of tension, any spaces of doubt. Continuing to breathe and continuing to allow this soft light to travel down your body until it is covering your entire body.
Bring your awareness back into your breath. Allow the muscles on your face to relax. Allow your legs to splay out. With every exhale, allow your body to sink a little bit deeper and closer into the floor beneath you. Bring your awareness back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, maybe rolling your ankles and your wrists, gently moving your head side to side. Reach your arms long above your head and point your toes, giving yourself a nice long stretch. Bend your knees and roll over to the right side into the fetal position. And pause here. The fetal position is the position of rebirth and reawakening, as if you've just been given a new life to live. Give gratitude to the way your body moves and breathes. Give gratitude where gratitude is deserved. Take 5 full breaths here. Whenever you're ready, push yourself up into a seated position. Option to close your eyes or have a soft gaze in front of you. Bring your hands to rest on your knees or your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Release. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll take 3 ohms here to close out our practice. Take a breath in. Thank you all for joining this practice. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. So one thing I want to bring up is recently I saw a post about in yoga how we think about
as like white light or whiteness being something that's better than a dark light or a black light. So when I noticed that I was saying a soft white light, I want to acknowledge that it doesn't have to be a soft white light. It can be any color light. And the idea of like black being darkness doesn't have to be that way, and we can change that meaning. So I want to push and move forward with acknowledging that in myself, and also moving forward and thinking about darkness or black light being something positive as well. Have a wonderful Sunday. Namaste. At home, safe, wearing a mask,
Yes.
quarantining, so that we can all get back to our lives. Bye. Got anything to say?